Babysitting is supposed to be easy, a quiet house, sleeping children, a few hours of boredom before the parents come home. But sometimes, the danger isn't outside the house. Sometimes, it's already inside. This is a true story of a teenage girl called Jeanette. Please watch to the end and drop your thoughts in the comments section. Jeanette was 16 years old when she accepted the job, a high school student, responsible, trusted. The house was in a quiet neighborhood in Illinois, sometime in the late 1950s. 2 stories tall, old wooden floors, long hallways that echoed when you walked through them. The parents seemed calm, almost reassuring. They told her the children were already asleep upstairs. "All you have to do," the father said, "is lock the doors, watch television, and answer the phone if it rings." Jeanette nodded. She had done this before. The front door closed behind them. The sound of the lock clicking echoed through the house. And then, everything went quiet. Jeanette checked the doors. Front door locked, back door locked, windows closed. She turned on the television and sat on the couch, letting the noise fill the room. That's when the phone rang. She jumped. Her heart skipped. Then she laughed at herself. Probably the parents checking in. She picked up the phone. Silence. No breathing. No voice. Just a faint click. And the line went dead. Wrong number, she told herself. A few minutes passed. Then the phone rang again. Jeanette hesitated before answering. When she did, a man's voice spoke softly, calmly. "Have you checked the children?" Her stomach tightened. "Who is this?" she asked. Silence. Then the call ended. Jeanette stared at the phone. Her pulse was faster now. It was probably a prank. Kids made prank calls all the time. Still, something about the voice felt wrong. It didn't sound playful. It didn't sound rushed. It sounded patient. The third call came about 15 minutes later. Jeanette answered, her voice shaking. "Why haven't you checked the children?" "This isn't funny," she said. "I'm calling the police." The man laughed quietly. Then he hung up. Jeanette locked herself in the living room and dialed the police. As she explained what was happening, the officer's tone changed. "Stay on the line with me," he said. "If he calls again, we can trace it." The house felt different now. The silence was heavier. Every sound felt louder. She stared down the dark hallway leading to the stairs. The phone rang again. Jeanette answered. "I'm watching you." The officer whispered through the receiver. "Keep him talking." Jeanette swallowed. "Where are you?" she asked. There was a pause. Then the man spoke again. "I'm upstairs." The line went dead. The officer shouted, "Get out of the house, now!" Jeanette didn't hesitate. She ran, barefoot, screaming. She burst through the front door and collapsed on the lawn as police sirens filled the street. Officers rushed inside the house. They searched every room. When they reached the upstairs bedroom, they stopped. The phone was off the hook. There were muddy footprints on the floor, leading from the children's room, to the hallway, to the stairs. The calls had been coming from inside the house the entire time. The man had entered before the parents left. He hid upstairs, watched, waited. The children slept through everything. If Jeanette had gone upstairs to check on them, she wouldn't have survived. Not every threat breaks in. Sometimes, it's already home. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to see more of my videos. Thanks for engaging.